Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you, I am participating in a Valentine binder swap hosted by Tree, and Mariann from Mariann's Craft Corner. I will link their channel down below as well as the other crafters who are participating in this fun swap. I knew I wanted to participate in a Valentine swap because I love crafting for Valentine's Day. It's my favorite holiday to craft for. And so we are supposed to use a mini binder or a smaller binder from the Dollar Tree. If those of you who don't know or have never seen them, they're small 5x7, or not 5x7. It's actually let me measure it. It's actually 7.5 by like 9.5, almost 9.5. So it's 9x7, and I bought a lot of them when they had them at the Dollar Tree, but I can't seem to find them. So, and that's a crafter's life, right? When you buy something and don't find it. So, I ended up making my own binder. Basically, what I did was, I don't know if you've ever had 12x12 paper shipped to you, but they normally ship it with a cardboard behind it. That way it doesn't wrinkle or fold. So I used that cardboard to create this folder. I did use a tutorial, and I will link the tutorial down below of someone who actually just created a whole binder. And obviously it needed to be covered. So in the beginning I made a mistake and I actually used some different paper. I think it was from the Sweet Talk collection, from, not Sweet Talk, sorry. What was it? I know I have it here. I'm not sure what collection it was, but the Simple Stories collection last year. Do you guys remember the name of it? It was I don't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember the name from last year, but this was the paper. So as you can see, I used that paper and I used the red. In at first, that's what I had used. So it's back here, as you can see it. So then I didn't realize, and then I realized making the holes was a challenge for me because my rings are actually bigger than, bigger than where I would punch the holes. So I figured I can make my own binding, and instead of having 3 rings, make my own binding and create the pages. I looked into buying a 3-ring, setting, I guess you could say, with the metal plate, and they're like $10 or $20 on Amazon, so I was not going to do that. I decided to just improvise with it. So it is pretty thick and sturdy, almost like a real binder. It just doesn't have the rings, and I am loving how it came out. I thought I was going to have to toss it out because I did make a mistake on the paper, and I don't know, you can kind of see I did the hearts going the wrong way. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was that I realized that the middle part would have to be connected and covered. So that was my second mistake. So what I did for the front was I did use this paper. I forget what collection it was. And it's the pink paper with red hearts drawn in. And then I wanted to use the Happy Heart paper pad that I have. I only have 6 by 8, so I just wanted to give it some dimension by adding another like a center piece. And I cut apart one of the pages. This was an actual page in the Happy Heart paper pad. So I just cut apart the car. And this is an ephemera piece that came with the Happy Heart collection. This is a chipboard piece. And then I just put a pink heart doily in the back and some foam stickers of X and O in the front there on the corner. I may add some, well, first of all, some stickle on the car and then some enamel dots on the corners here just to give it some more dimension. And then on the sides, since I needed to cover the holes that I had once made, I decided to go ahead and do a ruffle trim that I had. I think this was gifted to me by TYS Creates and for my birthday last year. And I never used all of it. I have a bunch, so I was able to use a piece and cover the holes. And that turned out perfect, as you can see. And then I have this trim. It's ribbon trim from the Dollar Tree. And I originally wanted to use red, but I don't have red red glitter trim. So I did use this purple, and I think it came out great actually. It matches the pink. And I just cut the trim. It's actually thicker, so it would have been thicker, but I slimmed it down so that it would fit right in the center of the pink ruffle trim. And then I added her name on the side. This whole binder is inspired by Maria Snook. If you guys know her, she's Scrapbook Nut. I'm not sure what her channel is, but Scrapbook Nut something on YouTube. She does have a channel. I will link her page down below, but this is the book she made me. Just in comparison, she was my partner for a Christmas embellishment swap that Liana has. I think it was Liana, but she turned out to be my partner, and this is her Christmas cover, right? So this said Joy. As you can see, the chipboard pieces fell off. She does have a doily like I do. And she put a chipboard piece there, and then an ephemera piece, and added some flowers. So, and then that's her binding on the side. This is just trim that's overlapping from the cover, and she put Noel. So that's what made me decide to put Blanca's name here. I had these beautiful chipboard letters from Hobby Lobby. I still haven't used them all, and I think since they're white and glittery, I think they matched really well. And so that's my cover. And then the inside, I had to cover the binding because I punctured the 3 holes and I just wanted to cover it up. So I went ahead and used just random Michaels loose paper and covered that up. And then on this side, the 12 by 12 sheet that I used to cover up the front and back was not, it still left a big space. So I went ahead and covered the spaces with Happy Heart paper, because I mainly want to use that paper. And so I chose X and O's and the heart emojis for this one, for the inside. And Maria's book that she made me is kind of the same. It has it has different, you know, like paper on the inside too. So I really was inspired by her book. I think it was so beautiful when I received it. It's all beat up now because it's about 3 years old. So, you know, the embellishments are missing. Some of the letters fell off already. But I decided to keep it because I'm so inspired by it. And I keep everything that everyone makes me. And, yeah, so that's the inside is Happy Heart inside, and then on the back is just a continuation of that same paper that I used on the sides here. And then I added my little sticker. It's love, created with love. Maria Reyes are pretty crafty, and that is my binder, you guys. I will fill this up, fill the pages up, and connect, or not connect, but glue in the bindings, and I will show you as we create each embellishment every week. So, oh, and for the binding, in the tutorial, we were instructed to actually tape. So I did use tape to create a, what is it? A binding, I guess, to create the, you know, the weight that you can turn, or that you can, it's flexible, that you can bend the cover like that. So this is just held up by some shipping tape, and I figured that even though it's showing, I figured that that's okay since it's clear anyway, and eventually it'll be covered up by the pages inside, so it really won't matter in the end. But that is my book. I really hope that you guys liked it and understood my explanations. I was kind of everywhere, and my desk is definitely everywhere, but that is my book. I will link my partner's YouTube channel, as well as Tree and Mariann's, and all the other ladies participating in the collab. I will link them down below. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight, and have a great weekend. Bye, friends.